Harris here, making a video about how you make a video. So, a lot of people have been asking me, how do you record your screen? How do you do these? I love to make some videos for my downline, for my friends, my family, whoever, my clients. And of course, you could use this to also make a video to review some of the health reports. Like you could go right through some of these reports here, and well, this will take a little while to load. But anyways, so this is what I use. I actually use this company, Cyberlink. They just came out with their version 4, so actually this is a legitimate offer. They do have a real discount on it. But I've actually looked into a lot of different screen recorders before. It's kind of complicated. A lot of them can be pricey. Some of them do things and they don't do other things. For the price point, I think personally, and the ease of use, this one is my favorite thus far. Now, for those who are on a crazy budget, I mean, there are some free ways of doing things out there you can Google around for, but if you're really trying to run your business, this is a business write-off anyways, I would just suggest you spend the $34.99 and then just get this. Now I'm going to show you actually how you record a video. So after you install the Cyberlink screen recorder software to your desktop, you just click on the icon and then you open it, just like any program, right? And these are just, I'm going to go over some of the functions that you have here. So full screen. When you click on that, it actually makes a little square with dotted lines around your entire screen. And this basically allows you to adjust how much of the screen you want to show on your computer. So you can play around with that. You can move the square wherever you want on your screen. And then once you have gotten it into the space that you want to record, then all you're going to do is then hit the record button down here. And there are also some keys over here. So if you don't want to actually hit the record button, what happened to my keys? That's weird. Anyways, normally when you click on the key commands here, they give you a lot of different sorts of keys that you can use, like F9. Usually they're the F buttons. So that allows you to not have to like manually with your mouse actually command when you want to stop the button. So normally when you hit F9, it starts your video, and when you hit F9 again, it stops your video when you're done recording. Okay, just so you know. So a lot of these other ones you might use and you can just play around with. I'd suggest recording a few videos with these and seeing what they do. Again, this is like a custom box that you can make. It's actually just super straightforward. And this is kind of just the main screen you're going to use. Now let's scroll down here. Do you see the little microphone, how it's moving? Because that means it's actually picking up my voice right now. If you're talking and you don't see that moving at all, that means your microphone is not working. You also want to see that little checkbox right there. And let's see. Okay, so normally when you're not recording, but you can actually hit this little down arrow right here. And when you hit that down arrow, that gives you an option to choose your microphone. Okay, so maybe you're just using the microphone and the webcam. Maybe you have a headset that you have plugged into the side of your computer. Maybe you have an actual official looking microphone. And that is what you would be choosing when you hit that down arrow. And then if it's working after you plug it in, you again should see your voice here. This little slide bar, that just controls the sensitivity of your microphone. That's all that is, okay? And then this over here, this is actually your webcam, if you have one. So I'm going to actually show you what happens when you hit the webcam. You guys probably can't see me. Let me turn on the light here. Okay, so normally, now that you see my webcam, you see me in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. You can adjust how big you are down there. That just gives people a chance to see you. And if you ever want to turn that off, you just hit the button again and just shuts it right off, okay? So that's how you use a webcam, and I think it's nice sometimes to have your picture there. This button down here, that's if you want to take a screenshot of something that you're showing on your computer, and that can be handy if you're trying to like put together a presentation and you just want to email somebody like the different sections and paste it in the email and explain something to them. So after you hit the take a screenshot button, that takes a snapshot, and you'll actually find that in your file folder where all of this kind of stuff is located, all these files. So where is that located? So for example, after I finish recording this video, the question is, where are those videos saved to? Now, when you finish recording a video and you hit stop, it actually automatically will open up your videos for you. Let's see if I can pull that up real quick here. So like it'll already open up this folder right here with a bunch of different videos for you, which I think is great. And if you ever want to change the location of where those videos save to for whatever reason, you just want them on your desktop or whatever, you can change it right here and you can hit browse. And then you can pick a folder. Maybe you have your own AO Scan mobile folder that you created and you just want to basically browse and find it over here, wherever your folder is, and then click it, and then it will automatically load it in here for you, okay? So these are just some of the really, really basic functions. You may or probably won't need to really play around with video, okay? So you probably won't have to mess around with that. For audio, you obviously just want to see that your microphone is on, everything's on. If you talk, you should see the bar move. And then these options right here, these were kind of the same on the front end of the other screen. You can hit the down menu normally and choose the microphone that you want. Sometimes you need to change the input device. And again, if you're trying to troubleshoot this, you just kind of mess around here and until you eventually start to see, like the bar move, okay? So the webcam is also the same thing. You can set it up on the front end, or you can go back here and you can change and choose your webcam. You can choose your resolution. I usually recommend the highest for the obvious reasons. You don't really need to mess around with the frame rate. You can just forget about that. All this other stuff, you don't need to worry about at all, okay? And normally, if you just plug in a webcam with your USB on the side of your computer, and then you choose the name of your webcam, so first you need to know the name of it. Usually says on the webcam. But so long as you do that, honestly, everything will probably automatically work. I mean, that's just about how easy it is to use this software. What is this? I forget what this function is here. Let me see. Add and edit video overlays. So there's some other cool things you can do that I honestly haven't even gotten into. And I don't know if I will, but this company does also offer a editing software as well, and just if you want to get into that, it's actually extremely reasonably priced. So there's a lot of complicated editing software, and it can also get a little pricey, so I probably suggest sticking with this company for those types of needs. What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. So as you can see, really super simple. And then I will show you actually one more step for your own convenience. If you did want to upload something like this to YouTube, so you have two options if you want to share the video, okay? One is that it saves to your computer, right? And then you could basically upload that video to Dropbox or to Google Drive, and you could share that link with somebody to watch it. You could paste that in your back office email if you wanted. What is also coming to the back office is the ability to attach a file. Currently, you can attach a link. You can send a link in your mailbox in your back office. Let me see if I can pull that up here real quick for you. Because again, normally if we're recording videos, we want to send them to people. So let's click on, compose here. So you choose the individual, you choose their username, you'd select one of your usernames here. And then once you're down here, you can actually insert a link. This link could be like your Dropbox folder or your Google Drive folder, just FYI. It could be another website where you're uploading videos to. And then normally, this function's going to be changed in like a day or two. But normally when you insert image, that's actually normally what that will be is you can attach a file. So if you wanted to add a file from your computer, your hard drive, that's where you would do it normally. But that function isn't. They need to change that right now. It's not working, but it will be soon. And then that's it. You just literally send the message. So it's super straightforward. And then for those who are wondering, well, I would love to actually update to YouTube, right? So first you have to actually log in. And the way that you normally do that is over here in the upper right-hand corner of youtube.com. You go to youtube.com, you go to the upper right-hand corner, you hit sign in. And if you already have a Gmail account, just be aware that you may be logged into that Gmail account. So if that's what you are okay with, uploading videos to your current Gmail account. Otherwise, if you have a different email, you would have to log in again over here, okay? And then once you're logged into YouTube, normally you'll see a little button up here that says Create, Upload Videos. You can select the files on your computer. So like this loads it up in that file we were talking about before under the screen recorder. Now the other way you can do it if you have trouble finding your files is you can also well, you still need to know where your files are, but you'd find them on your drive here, wherever they are, and you can just drag them in like this. You can just drag and drop them. Okay, that's another way to do it. You hit upload, it automatically does it. You just go through the steps, and then you keep hitting next and finish. If you've never really done a YouTube video before, though, for sure get on YouTube and actually look how to upload a YouTube video and watch a full tutorial. It's extremely simple. And in order to upload a video to YouTube, you need to have a Gmail account. Just remember that. You need to have a Google account. Otherwise, you cannot do it. So I personally like YouTube for the obvious reasons. It's very easy to share, and you might get attention from other people. You might get some business that way. So if anybody has any questions about my video, you can leave it below in the comments. And thanks for watching, as always.